today I'm going to be cooking one of my favourite recipes, my chicken and chorizo paella. Hope you enjoy it. So I first began by gathering all my vegetables that are going to go into the paella. I'm using 1 onion, 5 cloves of garlic, a red chilli pepper, 2 large tomatoes, and a half an orange bell pepper and a half a red bell pepper. I'm also using approximately 100 grams of green beans. The full ingredient list is going to be listed in the description box below, so make sure to check that out. So I first started cooking paella and started learning about the origins of paella when I travelled to Spain on holiday in 2012, and I've really enjoyed cooking it with the combination of chicken and chorizo. However, I did find that when I travelled to Spain, traditionally it's made with a combination of rabbit, chicken, sometimes even duck. It's not that common to have it with pork, so I just thought I'd mention that. So as you can see, I've chopped the onion, garlic and red chilli quite finely. I do like to chop the bell pepper into long strips, as I do think this looks better. I'm using 1 whole chorizo ring, and you should be able to find this at most supermarkets, and I'm going to slice that at just over the thickness of a pound coin. I'm also using 2 very large chicken breasts, so if you have normal sized chicken breasts, I'd recommend probably using 3, and I'm going to cut that into medium sized chunks. So after I've got all of my meat and vegetables, I'm going to add a tablespoon of vegetable oil into the pan and add my chorizo on a high heat. This is going to fry for only 1 minute just to release some of the oil from the chorizo, which will give the dish a lot of flavour. Next, I'm going to add in my chicken breast, which I'm going to lightly season with salt and pepper. You just want to get a slight brown on the edges of the chicken breast. I'm not aiming to fully cook the chicken, as it will be added back into the pan later and cooked with the rice. So now I'm removing the chicken from the pan and I'm adding in the onions and garlic. I'm going to turn the heat down to a medium-high heat and cook it till the onions start to brown. Then I'm adding in the tomatoes and cooking these slightly, and then next I'm adding in my seasonings and I'm going to cook this through for a couple of minutes. And I'm just now adding in the bell pepper and the green beans, and I'm going to stir these through. Once these start to cook, I'm going to add the chicken and chorizo back into the pan. And once all of these ingredients are fully mixed together, I'm going to add the paella rice into the dish and mix it through. I'm then adding in my chicken stock. I'm now just adding in some saffron, which I've got to say is one of the most important seasonings for this dish. I actually got the saffron whilst on a recent holiday to Dubai, and it's a super high quality saffron and it will add a lot of flavour to the dish. So after adding in the stock and saffron, I'm going to make sure there are no rice grains that are not covered by the stock. Then I'm going to turn down the heat to low so it can simmer. Now it's very important at this stage to not stir the paella at all. By stirring the paella, you release the starch in the rice, which will cause it to become almost thick and stodgy like a risotto. After about 30 minutes, the rice should have absorbed all of the stock and your dish will be ready to serve. Thanks a lot for watching the whole of the video. I hope you really enjoyed this recipe. If you do have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed this paella, please subscribe, there's many more recipes to come in the future.